What is going on, guys, and welcome back to this week's YouTube video. And oh my gosh, my bed is a mess. Ignore that, I will fix it later. As many of you guys probably know, I suffer from a condition. It's chronic, and there are a couple things that you can do that can sort of, ease the pain, but in the end, I was born with it, and it affects me every day of my life, and that is small back disease. If you guys know me well, you probably remember that my back is one of the biggest lagging body parts. I try ridiculously hard to bring it up, all sorts of different exercises, workout techniques, and while I have seen a lot of improvement, I am still constantly on the grind to try to get a massive, juicy 40-ounce steak demon back. And today we are going to be trying to do exactly that. But Brandon, you just posted a back workout video last week. I know, but today is going to be a little bit different. So last week what I did is I took you guys through my full body back workout because that is still the program that I'm running. I have about 4 days of full body and then I have 3 days of push-pull legs, and I switch off in between those two. So today falls on the pull section of my push-pull legs split. And today I thought that it would be really fun to attempt none other than the beast, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's back workout. And so this is going to be a completely different style of training compared to what I did in my last video, and I gave it a little bit of a look over, and it looks really tough. Yeah, let's have a look at this before we go hit the workout. All right, so here we go. This is workout 1. All right, so we start off the workout with single arm lat pull downs, 3 sets of 15 reps on each side. It says here that he uses a hammer machine, but if you don't have it, you can just do a 1-arm cable pull down. So that's probably what we're going to be doing. After that, it's reverse grip cable pull down for 5 sets of 12 reps, resting 30 seconds between sets. Oh my gosh. Next, we got 1-arm dumbbell row, 3 sets of 12 reps. Pause at the top of each rep for 2 seconds. Then we have Charles glass style hammer high row. Hold the dumbbells in front of your waist in a prone grip so the palms face you, and raise them to chest height. Okay. All right, 4 sets of 12 reps. And then we got a superset. 4 sets of 12 reps with wide grip cable pull downs and rope pullovers. Rest 45 seconds between supersets. Oh my gosh. Back hyperextensions with hands behind the head, 3 sets of 15 reps. Be sure to go slowly on this move. Don't go too far past a neutral spine. Awesome. And then he's got 4 sets of 20 reps on dumbbell shrugs. Oh my gosh, that is a sickening amount of volume. Alright, so honestly, I haven't done a workout like this in a really long time. When I first started, I trained ridiculously high volume, like this workout is. But recently, I've been trying to focus a little bit more on intensity, which just means going harder during every single one of my sets, rather than adding sets to the workout. So basically, I decreased the volume and upped the intensity. But with this, it's a lot of volume, and it's The Rock, so you obviously have to train with a lot of intensity. I cannot wait to try this out. supposed to be doing 30 seconds of rest in between each of these sets. That's less than I've ever rested before. I don't understand how you can like go to failure if you're doing another set in 30 seconds. So this is interesting. So next is 3 sets of 12 reps, single arm dumbbell rows, but you have to pause for 2 seconds at the top of every rep. So. Good.
No, he doesn't. He just call it, dude. No, crippling.
What is this exercise? She doesn't know.
I used to do that, bro.
Oh, it's looking great.
I've seen this thing before.
The same on Greeks on it. Big as fuck, dude.
I really thought that
sick to my stomach.
the Rock would be into a more manly lower back exercise.
That's a great shot.
I like it, dude.
Nothing really comes to mind. Jake, can you think of a
That's really hard to get.
lower back exercise?
Maybe like good morning.
Because I can't think of it.
Alpha, bro.
Good mornings are alpha.
More than that, bro.
Okay, that's. Yeah. That's
Alright guys, so it is the morning after that workout, and my lats are cooked. Like I don't think I've had my lats be this sore in like a really long time. I might have overdone it a little bit actually. Alright, so let's just talk a little bit about this workout. What I thought of it, how much I enjoyed it, and if I would ever do it again. One thing about this workout is it was really heavily focused on pull down movements. What pull down movements tend to do is they tend to focus a little bit more on the width of your back. So if you're doing like a lat spread or something like that and you're really just trying to get your back to be a lot wider, that is what pull down movements are going to focus a lot more on, while rowing movements are going to build a lot more of that back thickness. In my workouts, I tend to focus a lot more on rowing movements than I do on pull down movements. So one thing that I really appreciated about this workout is that it really mixed things up for me. All right, so the single arm lat pull down, 3 sets of 15, that was great. I tried to go really hard on those and really focus on squeezing my lats at the very bottom. For the second exercise, the 5 sets of 12 reps on the reverse grip cable pull downs. Now, this was really interesting to do because it said rest 30 seconds between sets. And I tried to do that as best as I could, but it ended up being a little bit longer just because I found it really, really hard to train to failure and treat a set with as much respect as it deserves when I'm only resting 30 seconds in between sets. The pump was absolutely insane, but what I had to end up doing was actually dropping the weight in order to hit the amount of rep and keep the rest time as short as it was supposed to be. So I probably would not do anything like that again, especially not with rest times that short, but there's definitely a place for it if you don't do that type of training very often. My rest times tend to fall in the 60 to 90, all the way up to 2-minute rest range. And so I have plenty of time to recuperate before I go back and give the next set my all. So after that, the single arm dumbbell row, 3 sets of 12 reps. I haven't done those in a really long time. That used to be my favorite back exercise, but I started shying away from it because I honestly just stopped shying away from a lot of exercises that are unilateral, which means you're doing one side at a time. And I stopped doing that because they just took so much longer to do. So instead of doing a single arm dumbbell row, I focused more on doing, a V-bar row on the cable machine with both hands. But if you have the time to spend doing one side and then resting and then switching to the other side, then go for it. Throw unilateral movements in there. They're going to be great for your coordination, as well as making sure that each side is developing just as well as the other. So for the next exercise, the Charles Glass style hammer row, 4 sets of 12 reps. And so that was pretty similar to an exercise that I would normally do. I would just usually use a barbell instead of the dumbbells like we did. And then the next superset was absolutely killer, and I honestly think that it's one of the reasons why I'm so incredibly sore this morning. The resting 45 seconds between the supersets of wide grip cable rows and rope pullovers, that absolutely cooked me. I do both of those exercises regularly, but doing 12 reps and having no rest between the pull downs and the pullovers was just, yeah, it was really, really hard. I also had to drop the weight and go light on those just because the volume was so incredibly high. I was pretty much going to failure on every single set. Sometimes I wouldn't even get 12 reps. All right, so for the next exercise, I'd say it was probably the biggest disappointment of the workout. The back hyperextensions with hands behind the head. 3 sets of 15 reps. You guys probably saw my disappointment during the workout. I'm honestly just not a big fan of these. I just feel like they really don't do that much. If you were to add weight, I think that it would be a different story, but simply doing them body weight, it was just way too easy, and I would much rather do deadlifts or something like that. Even if I'm going light on deadlifts, I would much prefer those. All right, and then the last exercise that we did was just the dumbbell shrugs, 4 sets of 20 reps, just to hit your traps, because your traps are a back muscle. I try to hit my traps on my back focus days as well. So in all, I'd probably give this workout a 7 out of 10. Would I do it again? Yeah, I'd do this workout again, especially if I was pressed for time. Alright, you guys, so that is going to be it for this week's YouTube video. Be sure to drop a like if you guys did enjoy. Hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. And be sure to turn on post notifications so a notification pops up whenever I post a new video. Be sure to let me know down in the comments, what did you guys think of this workout? Do you guys think that The Rock really does this workout? Or if you just kind of threw something together to give to Men's Journal? If you guys have any other workouts or day in the lives that you guys want me to do, I'll probably be doing a lot more of these in the future. So let me know what you guys thought of this. Let me know if there's any other ones that you guys would want to see me do, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.